Guys, how you guys doing today? Steve Spell too. Thank you for watching our little show here on Donald Trump Media Tracker, the Spell Family Show. We got a lot to talk about today. I'll wait for some people to join us. I'm very excited about today. We got 100,000 likes on this Facebook page. Thank you for 100,000 likes. And don't forget about our GoFundMe page. If you can make a donation, that would be lovely to support the programming. I'll put a link in the description of this video. Now, as you may know, Donald Trump is set to pick his Secretary of State, and I'm very excited about that. I got food cooking for Hannah. She said she was hungry, so
don't trust him with cooking.
Hannah Margaret, I'm live. Are you kidding me? I'm live here. Are you serious?
Can't do it.
Oh. Hannah, I'm the world's greatest cook. I've been doing it for 13 years
Can't
now.
cook at all.
I can cook. It's nonsense. So anyway, I'm getting some lunch for supper, lunch for Hannah here. And that's going smooth. Donald Trump is set to pick his Secretary of State. This is amazing because he was talking about Mitt Romney, who I don't like. I don't like Mitt Romney. And he was talking about other people. But now this Rex Tillerson fellow is coming into play. Rex Tillerson is the CEO of Exxon. I mean, I can't tell you. Nothing says drill, baby, drill, quite like picking the CEO of Exxon to be your Secretary of State. I love it. I love it. You talk about the left. I bet Nancy Pelosi is crapping in her Depends right now. Seriously, filling up them diapers when she hears that Donald Trump is entertaining this idea of putting Rex Tillerson in there as Secretary of State. I love it. That's what we need. We need to Rex Tillerson also wants to end the ban on exports of oil. United States exports of oil. This is amazing. This is amazing. You talk about good for the economy. I mean, I'm all for solar. I like solar. Don't get me wrong. I think there should be a mandatory solar panel on top of each new oil rig built to help power the temporary lighting, the backup lighting on the oil rigs. Seriously. I mean, for every 1,000 oil rigs, that's 1,000 solar panels. Beautiful. More power to you. I also think there should be windmills on every piece of federal land in the United States of America. Wind power on all the federal parks. 5 acres should be dedicated to wind power. Yes, this is true. I'm all for solar. I'm all for wind. I really am for oil exploration in this country. You know, Rex Tillerson's they're already drilling for oil in Russia, in parts of Antarctic. This is seriously going down. So the CEO of Exxon is already working with Russia. This idea that Russia is we don't have to be enemies with Russia. We don't have to be. So I don't want enemies. I want friends everywhere. Friends everywhere. So that's what I got to say about that. I would love to see Rex Tillerson as the Secretary of State. Hillary Clinton she's stupid, right? I mean, I'm trying to explain to you. Hillary Clinton goes from 0 to stupid in about 2.9 seconds. If there was anybody that could fill up the Grand Canyon with their stupidity, it's Hillary Clinton. She's back on this kick about fake news. It's really ridiculous. Does anybody here old enough to remember when Hillary Clinton said they were going to do fact checking in real time during the debates? Hillary Clinton referred the entire United States of America to her website so that he could do fact-checking in real time over the debates. So Hillary Clinton knows more than anybody that the internet has a way of self-regulating and fact-checking itself. At every fake news site or potential fake news site, you can leave comments on all of these things. And if you take the time to read the comments on these fake news articles, you'll see that they're fake. Somebody is fact-checking in real time every damn where all over the internet. If you share a link that is fake, someone will leave a comment on a Facebook page and say, this is bogus. Cut it out. Knock it off, knucklehead. You're making us look bad. So the fake news sites, the internet has a way of self-regulating. We don't need the government. We don't need Big Brother all up in our business when it comes to the internet. We don't need Hillary Clinton to tell us what fake news is. Let me tell you, Hillary Clinton, if you want to stop fake news, let me tell you what'll prevent fake news. There won't be any fake news if the United States government was more transparent. If Hillary Clinton was more transparent, there wouldn't be all these wild stories propagated about her. Think about it. I mean, this is the woman that busted up her blackberries with a hammer. If Hillary Clinton was so keen on getting the facts out, why did she destroy her Blackberries with hammers? If Hillary Clinton was so keen about getting the facts out, why did she delete all her emails? I can promise you there was real news in them emails that she deleted. There wasn't any fake news in them emails. So now she wants to act like she's all for getting the news out. Well, then why'd you delete your emails, Madam Secretary? Give me a break. This woman doesn't want the truth to get out, and she doesn't care about the facts. Whew. Tell you, man, I tell you, you could fill up the Grand Canyon with Hillary Clinton's stupidity. You seriously could. Hillary Clinton goes from 0 to stupid in 2.9 seconds. She's got the Chevrolet Corvette beat. She's got the Corvette beat by a mile. And it dawned on me, they're talking about these fake news sites, and it dawned on me that if you just go in the comment section of all these fake news sites, at least 100 people are leaving comments that says this is not true.
Hey, Dad.
They spoil it, really. They do. What's up, Tiger? They spoil it. They really do. They spoil a good fake news story. The commenters do. But that's the internet's way of self-regulating. Yes, dear.
They should have a river called the Great Hillary Clinton that's filled with nothing but really important papers that people don't want anyone else seeing in emails. Across the world, it could be called the Great Hillary Clinton.
The Great Hillary Clinton River, the river of ineptitude. So Hillary Clinton is complete. Hey, and I think you cooked those things entirely too long. I mean,
They look perfect.
I smell them from over here. I think you cooked them entirely too long.
You're supposed to smell food.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, the whole house smells like ramen noodles. It's one of the curses of having a prominent beak. I can smell from all the way across the room. Hey, what's up, Dale? What's up, Charity? Love from Illinois. So, I am a ramen noodle expert. I really am. I mean, I've got this.
No, you aren't.
Hannah, I've got ramen noodles down to a science. Are
You
you?
can't cook ramen noodles.
I
I can cook ramen noodles and they'll be 10 times better than yours.
No, my ramen noodles are better than yours.
No, my ramen noodles are fab.
No, your ramen noodles are not fab.
Yes, they are.
We're having a debate. She wants to cook the ramen noodles for 5 minutes. I want to cook them for 2.5 minutes. You know,
Not even 3. I mean,
you don't need to cook ramen noodles for 3 minutes.
You need to cook them for 5. Exactly. You're exactly right on that.
It's too many minutes, Hannah. So it dawned on me that the more they talk about these fake news sites, the more I realize that every time I've ever read a fake news article, there's spoilers in the comments. There's people that spoil the article in the comments. They do. This is fake. This is not even true. Stop spreading this garbage. We see it in the Trump groups. I mean, we see it in a lot of the Trump groups. Somebody will post a story, and then Trumpers will get in the comments and say, why are you posting this garbage? This is not true. You're making us look bad, you a-hole. They do it. They do it all the time. So the internet self-regulates when it comes to fake news stories. We do not need the federal government criminalizing fake news or regulating fake news. We're up to our elbows in regulations. We don't need any more regulations. And I would like to think that with Mr. Trump is talking about deregulating. I just can't imagine that anybody in the Trump administration is going to. You know what we got to watch out for? We got to watch out for these linguini-spined Republicans in the House and the Senate. Yeah, I'm not trying to be a rabble rouser or an agitator. But if any Republicans in the House or the Senate start sounding off on this fake news mantra, I'm gonna be really, 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 really pissed off, mad at them. Especially you, Paul Ryan. Especially you. The American people, we don't care about fake news. We care about Social Security. We care about our health care. We care about jobs. Nobody cares about fake news, Paul Ryan. So if you're watching and if you're listening, remember, we don't want to hear anything from you about fake news. I'm not saying that you are, Mr. Ryan. I'm not saying that Paul Ryan, but more likely than not, Paul Ryan has a way of irritating me. That is just not who we are. Shut up, boy. Shut up. We'll tell you who we are. We'll tell you who we are. So, Paul Ryan, if you're listening, do not engage with this fake news crap. Nobody cares about it. We got to move on. Move on. All right. I love you, Paul. What's up, boy? Oh, we got to be nice. We got to be nice to these establishment Republicans. We really do. We got to be nice and make sure that they give us everything that we want. We just got to do that. So I don't hold my tongue here. I speak my mind, and that's what I do here at Donald Trump Media Tracker, the Spell Family Show. We started this thing. Let me give you a little background. A&E. I had a contract with A&E. I signed with A&E a while back, and they were going to pit me against Duck Dynasty, right? It was going to be a big show, and it was called Spell in Trouble. I signed a contract with A&E. I never heard back from them. So you know what I said? I said, the hell with that. I'll do the show myself. I'm not going to wait for A&E. And A&E was going to follow me around throughout the course of my days and travels and film me and Hannah as a documentary type thing. I have yet to hear back from A&E, and I decided 10 months ago I'm not waiting for A&E. I'll do the damn show myself. And so that's how this page was created. I wanted to do the show around politics anyway, and I think A&E knew that. They knew that they would not be able to parse Steve Spell from politics, and so that's probably why I have not heard back from them. But fine, so be it. So be it. Because I want to talk about Trump, damn it. I want to talk about Donald Trump. That's what I like to talk about. I want to talk about Donald Trump, and I want to talk about Rex Tillerson for Secretary of State. Because I'm telling you now, you talk about sending out an SOS, Secretary of State, the Democrats are going to be turning over. I'm telling you, they're going to have to order truckloads of Depends for Nancy Pelosi because she's going to crap her diapers consistently until she gets out of there. Nancy Pelosi is. This idea that Donald Trump is even entertaining the CEO of Exxon as Secretary of State is huge. I can't tell you how huge a news that is. It's huge. Thank you, Dale. I appreciate that. Yeah, Hannah's she's 13 now, so it's just been me and her for 13 years. Oh man, I tell you what, I'm doing the best I can. I'll do the best I can. I got to be dad. I got to be mom. My mom helps out a lot. So, Mom, if you're watching, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, Nancy Pelosi's a nut. Nancy Pelosi's a nut. All they want to do is talk about all this crap we got to tolerate and bring into the party. We don't have to tolerate anything. We really don't. The toleration's over with. We won. We won. We shot the BB gun, right? So now it's time for Trump supporters to get everything that we want because we are a very, very, very powerful voting bloc in this country. Trump supporters are. And we have proven that. We've proven that. So Nancy Pelosi needs to take a bow. Hillary Clinton needs to take a bow. They just need to curtsy and get on out of here. Just curtsy and get on out. Keith Ellison, I don't like Keith Ellison. This guy swore to uphold the Constitution on a Quran. You know, what a joke. What a joke that is. You can't possibly take this guy seriously. And you can't take any of these left-wing lunatics seriously on the Democrat side. You can't do it. They're all a bunch of infiltrators. They have infiltrated our government, and now we've got to figure out how to get them out of there. We need Keith Ellison gone. We need Nancy Pelosi gone. We need Harry Reid gone. We need Hillary Clinton gone. We need all these people gone. Get them out of there. They are seriously ruining the damn country. Kennedy, John Kennedy won. He routed the Democrat, Foster Campbell, yesterday. It was a huge rout. It was amazing. Kennedy got 462,000 votes, and Foster Campbell got 250,000. It was a blowout, 68%. Unbelievable numbers. Unbelievable numbers. So now we have increased our majority in the United States Senate to 52. It was a slim majority. It just got bigger. CNN, the headline on CNN, Republicans hold on to a slim majority in the U.S. Senate. That's not the right headline. Even if Kennedy would have lost, we would have still had the majority. How about this? Republicans expand their lead in the United States Senate. Don't make me have to write the headlines for you clowns at CNN. Give me a break. Whew, make my nerves bad. Whole house smells like ramen noodles. I'm telling you, it's the curse of having a prominent beak. But I love the smell of ramen noodles because it means I don't have to do nothing for supper. Just throw something in the microwave, push a button, and walk away from it. Walk away from it. It just finishes itself. I love it. Hannah's 13 now. She can take her noodles out of the microwave, put the little sauce pack in it, and be done. It's getting easier and easier to be a dad every day. So Hannah and I are just here at the house. We're hanging out. We don't have much going on. We're trying to get our house rebuilt. We got all the cleanup done, the demolitions done. We got to get sheetrock and drywall and same thing. We got to get drywall and carpet and floors and paint and all that good stuff. But today we're not doing anything. we're just sitting around the house. We went to the Trump rally Friday. That was a lot of fun. Met a lot of great people. Yesterday, because the runoff was yesterday, we traveled into Baton Rouge and talked to people there, and that was good. Very important that Kennedy won. That's huge news because now we have to marginalize the Democrats everywhere. We have to eventually we need a supermajority. And you got to think all of these states where Trump won, all of those Senate seats and House seats are up for grabs in 2 years. And so we have a very good opportunity of getting a supermajority, really, at the midterm elections. That's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting for the midterm elections to roll around so we can blow the doors off of this thing. I am very, very excited about solar, and I am very excited about wind, and I think that a solar panel needs to be mandatory. They need to put solar panels on top of every oil rig. For each new oil rig, that's one new solar panel. Think about it. It's beautiful. I'm all for solar. Put them on top of the oil rigs. And everywhere there's a federal park, they need to have 5 acres dedicated to wind turbines to generate electricity. Put it all on the federal property, federal lands. They've got room, they've got the time, they've got the money, they've got the resources. The federal government does. So I'm excited about that. So, yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, YouTube is I'm also on YouTube. Hannah and I started on YouTube. We've been on YouTube for years now. I got about 20,000 subscribers there, and I like it here on this Facebook page. So I'll be honest with you, and I try to upload everything to YouTube, and I'm also here on Facebook. So yes, thank you for mentioning that. No, I don't think I don't know. Somebody asked me if John Kennedy is related to John F. Kennedy. I don't know the answer to that. I don't know the answer to that. I don't know the. I'll find out. If anybody knows, they can leave a comment. So we got Hillary Clinton. She went before the Senate and she talked about fake news of all things. And I thought that was just completely. I mean, get over it. You guys lost. Not only did you lose, Trump's about to put the CEO of Exxon as the Secretary of State. You guys ought to be. I mean, you guys ought to be embarrassed. Pelosi, you guys ought to be just embarrassed. If I was Hillary Clinton and Nancy Pelosi, I would just be too embarrassed to go out in public. Just to go out in public. I wouldn't even have my face shown. Somebody said that Hillary Clinton was thinking about running again in 2020. Oh my God. Run in 2020. That was just, I thought that was absolutely hilarious because, I mean, number one, she's going to need a whole lot of money and she's going to need a whole lot of Maybelline because she's looking bad. If Hillary Clinton's going to run in 2020, she's going to need a whole lot of money and a whole lot of Maybelline because she is looking bad. I repeated myself. I don't know if you've seen her lately. The old gray mare ain't what she used to be. I think they rode her hard and they're still riding her hard. They didn't even put her up wet. She's looking rough. And I respect my elders. I really do. I respect my elders. But Hillary Clinton, if you're listening, Hillary, don't even think about it. Just go away quietly. Just go away quietly. If you show the world that Maybelline don't work, Maybelline's going to be mad at you. And so it would be bad for Hillary Clinton to run in 2020. So anyway, I just wanted to say hello to you guys. Let you know that John Kennedy won. It was a blowout. We got 52 in the Senate now, which is very important. And also about Donald Trump possibly going to pick the CEO of Exxon. I'm all for that. We need to drill, baby, drill. End the export ban on oil here in the United States of America. Drill everywhere. And to keep the Green Party happy, we promise we're going to put a solar panel on top of each new oil rig built. This is important. You got to give them something. So we're going to give them one solar panel on top of each new oil rig. It's brilliant. Makes the green freaks happy. Makes the tree huggers happy. It makes the environmentalist wackos happy. It makes me happy. One solar panel on top of each new oil rig. That's 1,000 solar panels per 1,000 oil rigs. And we're going to drill. So That's what I got, guys. I love you. Invite your friends to like this Facebook page. Very important. And if you can make a donation to our GoFundMe, I'll put the link in the description of this video. If you can share it, that's even better. I love you all, and I will be back soon. What's up, Tom? I'm out of here, brother. Bye.